show that gives its final rose to reality TV.
Art, no less, all Broadway musicals.
Hello!
Our next guest is a bachelorette who made it to the hometown with Bachelor Brad Womack. But alas, in her final rose ceremony, things didn't go her way. Whatever. Take a look.
Brad.
Sheena, I'm sorry.
He doesn't even know what he's missing.
Whatever.
Here to dish with us before the Women Tell All episode from The Bachelor. Put those hands together for Sheena Stewart.
Yeah! Hey, girl.
You wanna be?
Okay, yeah, we were all singing Broadway musicals earlier.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, when you watch the clip from that time, that moment, does it hurt a little? Does it still sting?
You know, we've pre-filmed the show about 2 months in advance, so, you know, while the feelings were very real at the time, you know, life goes on, you move forward. I've adjusted back to my normal life and my job, and moving forward, planning a trip to Hawaii. I leave on Sunday.
Hey, girl.
So
yeah.
I'm very excited about that, and, you know, yeah. it definitely
Are you dating?
I am.
Ish?
Yes, I am dating.
She's going
So-
to
One guy
Hawaii
or lots of guys?
with somebody.
One guy. You lucky little devil, you. Lucky little thing.
I think she wants tips after. All right, so
Me too.
the hometown date that you guys had, Brad meets your mom, who's a little quirky. And what like for you? I mean, did you feel the pressure of having to impress him? Were you a little scared?
You know, that's a really good question. My hometown date was absolutely fantastic. And unfortunately, there was a lot of things that couldn't make it onto the show when they had to break it down to such a small period of time. So we did so many amazing things. We were on the Sacramento River. We went boating. We came back to the house. You know, we barbecued. We were dancing in the backyard. My sisters were there. Unfortunately, didn't get to see them.
Oh, no, were they like, excuse me, where's my 15 minutes? I know my sisters would be like, excuse me.
Sort of. So, you know, and my dad was teaching Brad how to open up beer bottles with his wedding ring, and you know, I mean, there was
really
yeah. No, we had so much fun, and the conversation with my mom was sort of sparked when Brad was like, you know, how do you feel if Sheena does get engaged at the end of the show? And my parents were just so supportive. My mom was saying, you know, I don't know if she's your one, but she's someone's one, and we're going to be supportive whenever she decides that. And I have a 7-year-old sister, so my mom was like, we have the flower girl, and you know, when she is ready, you know, I can't wait to help her shop for the wedding dress. So, you know, my mother's really supportive, but so are both of my parents.
She was like, wink, wink, nudge.
Yes, I mean,
but you know, it was a fantastic hometown date, and Brad was there through the whole thing, so he knows. And in the end, I really truly believe it was more about the connection with the other girls. So.
Okay, well, let's talk about the other girls. Miss Bettina, who her parents were like very abrasive and just, I mean, I don't think that I could have handled that, you know, and I thought that it was crazy that he had kept her, because I know I couldn't deal with that.
You have to like someone a lot in order to deal with parents like that.
Exactly. Yeah, I know, and that's why I really wasn't expecting to go home at that rose ceremony. I just wanted a little bit more time with him.
But what do you think about Bettina?
Yeah, Bettina.
Come on now.
He obviously had a stronger connection with her to keep her around, and we just recently shot the Women's Tell All, which airs on November 12th, and she had said that. She said, you know, after seeing the episode and seeing how hurt you were about the way my family reacted, why did you keep me? And he said it was because it was about us, and it was about the connection between, you know, him and the girls, and him finding the right person for him.
Interesting. Thank you very much for passing by.
And you'd prefer Jenny over Bettina? I mean, over Deanna?
I think that Jenny would make him happiest. Yes.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah.
All right, well, Sheena has got more to say on the Women Tell All episode of The Bachelor. Don't miss it this Monday at 10, 9 Central on ABC. Check it out.
All right, guys, stay in those seats because